Here we go, here we go. Here we go, here we go. Check the From the Shore to Be More show. Coming through strong with that podcast flow. Sunday afternoon at 2 to 3 p.m. slot. Got the Interstate 95 Turnpike hot. When you tune in, they don't just entertain. They come with the message that presses the brain. Those other podcasts, they seem microscopic. Cause they're the big dogs that drop the hot topics. So sure, be more dumb. You just stay ready for DJ Boom, Shaheem, and on Kerry. Put them together, there's a treacherous string. From the tri-state area to the DMV. So sit back, relax, get your Sundays on. On after morning, gone before dawn. That positive vibe that we hitting so strong. With this podcast, yo, you can't go wrong. So, here we go, here we go. Here we go, here we go. Here we go, here we go. Here we go, here we go.
What's up, everybody? A little blast from the past. Welcome back to another episode of From the Shore to Be More. I, of course, am one of your hosts, the one, the only, Shaheem. Let's go.
Our great host, the most hardest working man in the podcast industry.
Oh, thank you.
And I am another of your hosts, Deborah Singletary, a.k.a. Aunt Debbie.
Who's always here. Woo. And thank you so much for being here. And usually we're also here with our colleague DJ Boom. I guess he'll be showing up later, ladies and gentlemen. But we are here for you, and so is my son Junior. And today we are the treacherous three of the tri-state area and the DMV. Ya heard? And we're back with another fantastic episode for you guys. We got a great topic today, everybody. Today is good. We're going to keep it simple. Well, not simple. Today is about reflection on 2025. A look back at the year and ourselves. How we changed this year. How has this year changed us? What would we do different next year? All types of things. And we're going to get into that conversation. And I would encourage everyone out there listening, watching, whatever you're doing, to join in on the show and comment. We sure want to hear from you guys. And we sure want to know how was your year. Right on, Debbie?
And about the year coming up.
That's right. That's right.
What you're looking forward to.
That's right. And I know everyone's going to be out there. What's up? DJ Boom is in the house. What's up, Boom?
What it do?
That's right. We're just talking about the title today and reflecting. And we want to hear from everybody. Like I said, I know everybody's going to be out there making those New Year's Eve resolutions as usual, everybody. I want to know if you stuck to your New Year's resolution that you made going into 2025. I'm going to know all about that. We're going to get into that. What's up, Boom?
All is well, man. I was a little bit down over the weekend. I had the flu. But here I am, making it do what it do.
Well, we're sorry to hear that you had the flu, Boom. But we're definitely glad that you're here, for sure. Right.
Looking good. You look good.
I try. I try on Sundays. Only any day after that, it's a crapshoot. But Sundays, I try to make it do what it do.
All right, well, we're going to get it rolling. Before we get it rolling, I just want to mention last week's episode, everybody. Holiday Chill, Holiday Mayhem. If you missed it, go check it on our YouTube channel. Don't forget to subscribe. And please tell a friend. And check us out on our Facebook channel. I know we're getting a lot of people on Facebook. And so hi to everybody, for sure. Tell a friend. Let them know we're here. Also, thank you to my engineer, my son, Junior, here, everyone working so hard for the show. And if you want to talk gaming, if you want to talk anime, and I know all you guys out there got the new games for Christmas, and if you want to talk about your games, you can reach my son on Otaku Everything, everybody, and that's at Anime Cannibal, and that's on YouTube, and he would sure love to hear from you guys. So get in touch with Junior, right, Junior?
Right.
All right.
This is a question. This is a question I've had since I saw the name. What does otaku mean, and where does it come from?
That's a good question. What does it mean, son?
Fan of anime.
Oh, okay.
Multiple ways
Is it a Japanese word?
It's definitely a Japanese
Yeah,
word
so
because
otaku's basically one of them. People also refer to them as weebs too. That's another one.
Weebs. Okay.
Yeah.
So we're getting an education on
Yeah.
anime and Japanese, everybody. So there you go. So if you want to learn more about it, get in touch with Junior for sure. Thanks, Junior. Before we jump into everything, also, I just want to say, first of all, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays to everyone. And I'm hoping, and we're hoping, that you all enjoyed your holiday, right, guys?
Yeah.
Right.
Did you enjoy
Absolutely.
yours?
Yes, we did, didn't we, Junior?
Yeah.
We had a great holiday, and I'm thankful for sure. I'm definitely thankful. So, however you guys chose to spend your holidays, not just my co-host here, we're hoping that you all enjoyed your holiday. How was yours, Debbie?
It was very lovely. I actually ended up having company, and I made dinner. And if you can, well, I made dinner, and we had a
Right.
good combo. And then I
I'm
had a
so happy
guest
to hear
the
that.
next day, so it's nice. I liked it.
Beautiful, beautiful. I Boom stepped out for a minute, guys, but I'm sure he had a great holiday too. Before we jump into it's everything. Did I get that? No, I didn't get that. I wanted to put that up, but I didn't get a chance to get that. I don't know if anybody noticed it. I'm going to get rolling to the show after I talk about this, but all the presidents released holiday greetings, well, wishes to the country and everything. Merry Christmas, all that. Barack and Michelle had a great picture, great message to the country. I wanted to put the picture up. It was that good, sharp, good looking couple. And I'm not knocking anybody, but just a good looking couple. Joe Biden put out a lovely message, beautiful. I'm only bringing that up because our current president put out a really nasty message. Yes, on Christmas, everybody, to the nation. And I thought it was just disgusting. Funky, it had cuss words in it and everything. This is our country now, right? On Christmas. And so
But baby, 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 it is not our country because it's not his country, even if he acts like it. So my country is still vibrant and beautiful and positive and insightful as was expressed by the Bidens and the Obamas.
Obama's well
That's
said. Well said. Boy, I sparked something with that, didn't
yeah, they're not handing it over.
Yeah, the Obama's picture was I don't want to talk about too long. Was him and Michelle, obviously. The girls weren't in the picture, but him and Michelle. And the picture was full of grace, beautiful picture. They were, of course, they lovely couple anyway. But just a great picture and a great message. And so did the Bidens. They had a great picture, great message. I don't know what's going on with our current president, but I sure love what you said.
You know what's going on.
I'm trying not to make this a political show. Let's get this thing though. Before I do though, I just want to say this show is not free. People, be sure can use your help keeping the lights going on in 2026, everybody. So just really quick, let me just put this up. You can donate to the show. Cash App from the show to be more is a guaranteed way to do that. You can scan that or right there on top on your TVs or wherever you're at, and then please help the show up. This show is not free, everyone, and we ain't getting rich doing this, so help us out, everybody. All right, that's all I'm saying. So that being said, let's keep the ball rolling. Happy birthday! That's all right. To everybody out there celebrating their birthday either today, the past week, or the upcoming week, we certainly want to celebrate your birthdays with you. Right, guys?
Let's party.
Let's party. Just
That's
like the
if
little
they let
kids
us.
on the video.
Right. If they let us join them, then okay, let's do it.
Well, I got to start with Debbie. Debbie, you got anybody personal that you would like to shout out today?
No.
Yeah, I'll put it up right now.
No?
Nah.
Okay. Oh, I see. Hey, Inez, how you doing? I see she agreed with you saying,
I guess that's about he's not
Yeah, definitely,
part of
definitely.
my country. I guess that's what.
I think we all agree with that. All right, Debbie, that's okay. That's okay. I'm sure Boom got somebody he wants to shout out. What's up, Boom? You got somebody you need to shout out?
Listen, man, I tried to hurry up and relocate, but I honestly, off the top of my head, I only got one person I can think of. That's my good friend, business partner, all this type stuff. Miss Shelley Washington. Her birthday is January 2nd, which is the day after New Year.
Happy
So I
birthday.
have to shout out to her. Happy birthday! I know there are people that I'm missing. Oh, you know whose birthday just came and went? You remember? Oh man, what's his name? Used to hang with Shadow Don. Uh,
Yeah, he did just celebrate a birthday.
yeah,
He's
his birthday
posted it
was
all over. Nice.
yesterday, I believe. So happy birthday to him too.
Happy
That's it off the top
birthday.
of my head. I know I'm gonna get some phone calls and some text messages like you forgot my birthday. Listen.
All right. Well, listen, I don't have anybody. I'm hoping I'm not missing anybody because I don't want those same kind of calls either. And I do get them. So, but I don't think I'm.
Really?
Yeah, I
Hey,
actually do.
Tawanda.
Hey, cuz, what's up?
What
Thank
up,
you, son.
sis?
Thank you. Yeah. I do get those kind of calls, so I'm hoping I'm not missing anybody. I don't think that I am, but I do have a few celebs that I very quickly want to shout out. If you guys got a minute, I want to shout out first this guy here, Mr. LeBron James. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. LeBron's got a birthday coming up on December 30th. So happy
Hopefully
birthday.
they're gonna kick him off my team finally.
I think he's gonna go ahead and retire. He's done
Kick him
enough.
off. Kick him off. Make him retire. Get him out of there.
Also, I want to say happy birthday real fast to this guy here, Mackay Pfeiffer, who's a favorite of my wife's, everybody. So I kind of have to do it. December 29th is his birthday, everybody. So happy birthday. I mean, he's a good looking guy, but not as good as I am. But listen, here's another good looking guy. Big happy birthday to the one and only New York's own. Today is his birthday. Denzel Washington, everybody. Still staying sharp. Happy birthday, Denzel.
Wow.
Yeah. Wow. Right?
Oh,
He's getting there. He creeping up there. And listen, I had the choice of picking a young pitcher or an old pitcher.
I know. I'm
But
glad you picked that picture.
absolutely.
Because I can go.
I'm just gonna say this. I'm gonna show one more. The reason why I picked that picture because even though he's aging, I feel like he's aging well. So happy birthday to him, then.
Ain't no shame in aging.
There's no
It's
shame in it.
just that, it's like when you grow up with someone. So I would have grown up with Denzel. But now I realize that he was likely always older than me. I'm going to have to find out how old he is.
You wanted to say that. All right, one more person, everybody.
But, so, when you grow, I know to my nieces and nephews, they probably look at me and go, Aunt Debbie done got old. Because it's something that we see the person from their youth. And I don't see Denzel every day. He missed Christmas dinner.
All right.
Glad to see his
All right,
face.
well, I'm going to leave Denzel alone because I got one more guy, and then we're going to get this thing rolling. I want to say a special happy birthday to this guy because he's one of my favorites, too. And December 28th, today, is actually his birthday as well.
We're just ordinary people. We don't know which way to go.
Happy birthday to the one and only, such a classy dude, John Legend, everybody. Happy birthday to him. And I know him and his wife are celebrating and having a great day. Happy birthday, John.
Yeah, I like him. And Denzel is 71 today, by the way.
I just had to say that. 71.
I'm
I didn't even
73.
know.
So,
I honestly didn't.
ain't no shame in it. It's to be celebrated.
Honestly, didn't know he was that old. I'm gonna be honest. I did not know
Really?
that. No. Well, I don't follow stars like that. I'm gonna be honest, people. 'Cause we don't want to hold the show up, but of course, there's people I'm fond of. I appreciate their creativity or whatever they do, but I don't follow stars like that. I just do not do that. I have my own business going on. If anything, I feel like they should be following Me.
That's what I think.
So there you go. Happy birthday to everybody celebrating your birthdays. And also, if you are having a holiday celebration of any kind, especially New Year's Eve party, there is a way that you can add the three of us to it, and this is how you can do it. Go ahead, Julian. Reach DJ Boom and Shush Entertainment at boomsquaddjs.com 678-334-1745 for your next big event or karaoke night. And to attend the next Silent Fitness event, be sure to reach out to Shush Entertainment, a subsidiary of D3 Lux Entertainment. Before stepping out for the night, look for the latest in women's fashion at terryscloset.com. Step into Terry's Closet and step out in style. terryscloset.com, your closet's new best friend. And reach Deborah Singletary at visioncarriers@aol.com for astrology consultations, art workshops, wedding ceremonies, and rituals. Be sure to reach out to visioncarriers@aol.com 212-234-1329. Right, ladies and gentlemen, reach out to us. If you're getting married in this upcoming year, you can definitely reach out to Debbie, right?
I love wedding ceremonies.
Absolutely. Oh, well, wow, we got people watching today. My wife wants to say, hey, T. You check. I know you're always checking it out. Oh, yeah. Happy
Brian.
everyone. Thank you, Brian. Thank you so very much. We sure appreciate your support as well. All right, well, we don't want to keep the people waiting, so we're going to give them what they came here for. So let's keep the ball rolling.
You know, I guess right now we should start the show.
CTV movies, and I know you guys been home during the holiday, so let's see what you've been watching. Hey, Aunt Debbie, what you been watching?
Well, I was a little frightened when Boom wasn't on because I forgot to do my homework to watch the movie. I did watch something Inez suggested, and I'm not remembering, but it was a master class PBS about a woman who was an acting teacher, but I don't know that you could easily find it. And I've been watching Lost Families in the United States. I watched all the ones in Britain, and it's just so interesting to know that there are people who grow up without knowing their birth families and how it feels in their core when they meet up with it. And it reminds me to be appreciative of my family, many of whom are watching today, I see. So thank you. Thank you for being a family in my life.
I'm hearing a little bit of an echo, guys. I don't know where it's coming from, but I'm hearing a little bit of an echo. Yeah, there's a lot of people checking in. Thank you for watching, everybody. Thanks to you, on Debbie. Boom. What have you been watching?
Okay, listen. I'm gonna tell y'all what happens. I don't know why people always want to call me when I get on this podcast. I'm using my iPad, so of course the call comes through on here, and that just knocks me all the way out. And I got to go through all this extra to get back on. It's so annoying. When I done did all types of things to block calls at this time. But anyway,
turn the phone off.
I have. It is still. It comes through on the iPad. So I've done all types of things. So anyway, I just deal with it. I just tell people, don't call me between 2 and 3. Anyway.
You so popular.
It's like, what? Anywho, I've watched several movies and my brain just be all scrambled. I did watch a Netflix, I think it's Netflix, called The Perfect Find with Gabrielle Union as the star. And I thought that was a pretty good romantic comedy.
I think I heard
It's
that.
called The Perfect Find. She's an
And
older
thanks for the
woman.
compliment. People.
She's an older woman dating a younger man, and it goes from there. But I thought it's a great Sunday afternoon movie to watch.
What's it called?
The Perfect Find.
The Perfect Find. Okay. All right. Gabrielle
Absolutely.
Union. I love Gabrielle.
I watched another movie and I cannot think of the name of it at this moment. I don't know where my brain goes when it comes to these movies because I watch so many in one day, especially when I'm down. Because Christmas Day, I did nothing. I literally laid in the bed all day
Right.
and watched movies. So there's a lot of them that I watched, but that one in particular stuck out to me. The Perfect Find. That was a nice little, Sunday afternoon movie to watch with your boo thing.
Well, I got one. I caught Dave Chappelle's new special. He's Unstoppable on Netflix, and I'm a big Dave Chappelle's fan anyway. So he cracked me up. So guys, if you're looking for something funny to watch before, because I know a lot of people are returning to work tomorrow. I am, unfortunately, and so if you need a laugh today, go ahead and check out Dave Chappelle on Netflix. I saw some other stuff, but I didn't think they were that good, and I'm not going to mention them. So there you go, everybody. How about that?
Wow.
I never thought he was funny. I never thought that dude was funny.
I always
I
love
like him. I like him.
I appreciate his brand.
And you're going back to work tomorrow, fortunately.
Fortunately.
Terry said that. I heard her say.
I don't know which one you're saying was a good movie because you didn't watch the special with me, but I know you're going to tell us anyway. But okay, I probably Boone's movie because he probably saw the Gabrielle Union.
Boone's movie, yeah.
All right, and there you have it, people. So go check them out and let us know what you think of our picks. Oh, please put up your picks, everybody. We sure like to know what you guys are watching out there too. All right. All right, everybody. So now, if you are a viewer out there, and thanks to all our many viewers, and you have a show idea, topic you think that our audience would love, or if you are a business who would love to support this beautiful program here, this is how you can get in touch with us. To contact us, you can reach us on our YouTube channel, where you can comment, join the show, and please don't forget to subscribe. You can also watch, like, and comment, join the show on our social media pages. Our Facebook or Instagram is at From the Shore to Be More. Our Twitter or X is at 2_Be More. And our email is fromtheshore@gmail.com. You can also call the show at 732-455-2503. If no one answers, please leave a message and someone from the show will get back to you. And please, tell a friend. That's right, everybody. Please tell a friend. Let them know we're here. Hey, Bev. I see one of our co-host, who fills in from time to time, has decided to pop in today for today's show, and we appreciate that. I'll bring her in 1 minute. But today we're talking about Reflection 2025, everybody, and we want you all out there viewing to comment. Don't let us just sitting here having a conversation. You watch us have a conversation. Be part of the conversation. We'd like to know about your year. What did you learn, and what are you going to take into 2026? Right, guys?
Absolutely.
That being said, absolutely. I'll start with me, but first, before I do that, let's bring in our co-host here. Hey, what's up, man?
So listen, she was supposed to be a surprise because I called her and said we can't do an end of the year show without one of our favorite guests being on the show.
No, that's great.
So much. That was such a nice compliment. Thank you so much.
Yeah, and I appreciate it, Bev, because I know that you've been busy, really busy lately. So I really appreciate you taking the time to be here today.
You are welcome. Trying to make sure you can see me above that sign.
You look beautiful. Well, reflection, everyone. I'm sure there's some things that we all learned in this year. I'm sure there's some things that went well for us this year, and I'm sure there's some things that didn't go so well for us here. And then, as usual, I'll just start with me. When I think back to this year, it's just been good for me. So I can't say I've had a whole lot of things that I went wrong. I'm still learning because, as you all know, my wife and I, we did open up a store this year, an online store. And let me tell you, it's been a challenge. And so I'm learning a lot just from that experience alone. I've never known to own a store before, and neither has my wife. So a lot of things we're learning on the fly. And yeah, it's frustrating. But we are learning. Yeah, we are learning, and we're moving forward. And we're going to carry things that are with a better attitude into 2026 for sure. So that's just one example of what's going on in my life. How about you guys? Let's talk about it.
Well, when I started to prep for the show, I was feeling a little maybe bored with myself, and I was wishing that I knew more about current events and, cultural phenomenon. And so I thought I would do a quickie ask of AI. What were the 5 most propitious events of 2025? And then they said propitious or positive. I was like, okay, because I wasn't quite sure.
Yeah, you gotta use the fancy words.
And I was so disappointed. Now, I didn't do a deep dive into AI, but they seem to be talking of the most superficial things like record attendance at the Super Bowl for the entertainment. I was like really surprised. But one thing that a friend sent me was that apparently in London, the farmers got in their tractors and drove to Parliament because apparently they're squeezing the farmers. And so I did ask about the United States, but, that's the kind of movement I want to hear about. Because apparently, and they shut it down. Apparently, they do farmers poorly, and I don't imagine the United States does much better. And then the other thing, they did say that fewer people were dying from AIDS and from drugs, fewer drug overdoses.
Okay.
So I if people have a more rural view or national view, I hope that you'll join us on the show because we need that global.
Yeah, we can talk about those things, but I also want to know what's going on in your life and what happened, this year, and what did you learn this year as well. There's a lot going on. I think one of the things that could probably unite all of us, at least in this country, is the economy. One thing I think we all learned. Everybody learned Trump sucks. I'm just going to put that out there. And what he has done, the transformation from just a year ago when Biden was in control to now is just incredible. Prices have skyrocketed. And as I just said, I started a business. His trade wars across the world are affecting my business, believe it or not. People, it's incredible what's going on. But this what sticks out to me the most. The price of food has skyrocketed this year. Skyrocketed. I think we've all noticed that. Now, I don't know where you all shop. I'm just going to put it out there. I usually shop at ShopRite. And my food budget has went up immensely from what it was just a year ago. That's one of the biggest changes that I've noticed this year. The economy sucks.
AI said the economy was improving. And while I am a fan of AI, I love AI, what I'm learning is that there's always bias. And I didn't do a deeper dive. Maybe I would have gotten more if I had thought to start this yesterday. But so what are you doing about that, the skyrocketing food? Are you getting more creative?
I'm glad you brought that up because I want to bring everybody else in too. Exactly. Coming into next year, my wife had talked about this. Going into 2026, we don't have a choice but to be more fiscally responsible coming into. We don't even have a choice.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we used to have the extra money to do things, a lot of the things that we love. Although we're still fine we don't have the room to party like that no more.
I think that's real important to know. The beginning of the year is that time where we start thinking about
Yes.
what our year is going to look like.
Yes.
Don't
absolutely.
wait till March. Start putting March on the calendar right now. You know you've got
Right.
something big coming in March. Put it on the calendar.
March is always on my calendar.
Because your birthday's March.
So that's why I put it on mine.
I'm going to put it on mine too.
And that way, when you're
Okay.
planning your money, you can plan your events. I think that was the biggest thing for me this year is
What's
the
that?
importance of not living willy-nilly. Like we in these economic times, we need a structure to
Absolutely.
manage our money from.
Absolutely. I 100% agree on that,
Yeah.
for sure.
You know, so
Yeah.
so we can feel these hits differently. You know, the man who makes less feels the price of gas go up faster and more
You ain't lying.
than somebody who makes more than him. You know, it's not that gas is not going up for all of us, but there are some people who have a gas budget.
Yes, because we commute to work. And it gets expensive.
So they know how much gas is. I'm going to pay attention to the price of gas. Somebody has to pay the
Yes.
gas is such and such and such. Oh, really?
Signal lost.
Oh, really?
Yeah. The economy was definitely a big one but this year, but also and this I guess yeah, stress. One thing I definitely learned this year, especially after watching a close friend of mine have a heart attack and another one have a heart attack and passing away this year. Stress is a killer. I don't know if people know that out there. Stress is a killer. Now, I can understand when things get you upset. Things get me upset and frustrated. But I'm older now, and I'm starting not to give a damn about a lot of stuff. I'm being honest. Not to the point where I don't care, but to the point I don't let it get to me. There's a difference. So I'm making it a point going into 2026 to not let these things affect me in a negative way. So I am definitely going to be managing stress. So I'm not going to allow people or events or things to get me upset or get me to that point. I'm in control.
Well, you
And that's
sound like
one
me
thing.
with that. What I say, I'm never arguing with another human being as long as I live. You
I
make
can't
your
do it.
point, I make my point, and if it's a counterpoint, I'm done with it. It's like, okay, that's what it is. I'm good. I'm simply not doing it. It's way
Makes for
too
stress.
much going on.
What makes for stress?
Well, I guess everybody has their own situation, but different things. Work can stress you out. I know sometimes on my job, God. Ooh, Lord. Woo, man. And I ain't the only one. People, please chime in. I know I'm not the only one. There's that coworker on your job that I know hey.
I would say that it's not the situation, the circumstances that makes for stress. It is how you think about it. And in many cases, I think it's not feeling the stress. So in other words, we have feelings and emotions and we say, I'm not trying to know that. I hate my job. I'm not trying to know that because in my point of view, the only way to live is to, work. In my day, it was a 9 to 5. And I'll also throw in this. I noticed that when I would lose a job when I was working 9 to 5, I often had more money because stress causes us to purchase and spend on things that if we're not stressed, if we're not thinking, if we're not dousing and hiding our emotions, we wouldn't have the stress. So I think I'm hoping that we'll begin to think about stress as an indicator that we might be repressing our emotions or that we may have a wrong point of view, an unhealthy point of view.
The definition of stress, and I like to use this definition because when we take words and they become commonplace, we stress them. But the definition of stress is the internal force per unit within material that resists external loads.
Mm.
It's
Okay.
the resistance
Resist-
of what is happening in our lives that causes
Mm.
stress. As Aunt Debbie was saying,
Look at Beverly go.
me being able to shift to what's happening and see, for lack of a better word, how can I accommodate in our lives? And I don't even think it's possible. Say, 'cause, you know, I love you. I don't even think it's possible to say you're not gonna argue with another person. Like, that's a big deal because
People
things
try.
trigger us that we don't even know is there. You know, I had an experience this weekend where I got triggered and literally went off.
What?
Over, I was saying, what was that? What?
I wish I was there.
Well, what was it, Beverly? So you say, what was that? What was it? And I don't mean the details of the circumstances, but
It was a
what
memory
was
that I
it?
didn't even know was there.
Oh.
A memory that did not show up until then I happened to call Aunt Deb afterwards and say, what the hell happened?
Mm.
She was able to walk me all the way back to something I didn't even know existed. So what I was responding to was not the circumstances. That's why I don't think it's possible to say I'm not going to argue with another person. I wasn't responding to the circumstances. I was responding, my baby 40, I was responding to something that happened when she was 2. But as soon as I got to get out of my emotions and can walk back to it, the memory was sitting there like, hey, I'm waiting for you. It took you a long time to get here.
But speaking of the years, though, I want to get back to this. This year, I just want to acknowledge some of the tragedies, and there's been quite a few of them this year. But some of them have been bigger than others. And what I mean to say is like the LA fires, where thousands of people lost their homes. What a traumatic event! What a traumatic event! The event in Texas where the flood killed those campers, all those girls and those little boys and girls in that flood. What was it, a mudslide or whatever? That was whoa. I couldn't imagine what those parents was going through. So I just want to acknowledge some people who've dealt with a lot of trauma this year, and hopefully that they're getting through whatever that means. I couldn't even imagine. But yeah, to lose your home that way, or your child that way, or go through a traumatic event like that, I could only imagine. So I just wanted to acknowledge that. So even though there's a new year coming, and you expect things will improve for these people, every time that day comes around, or that time, they're going to revisit it. You can't help it; it's in your head, right? So how do you deal with something like that from year to year? And I'm not going to say to make it better, because I'm not so sure that's the right word, but to just cope with it from year to year in a better way. How do people even manage a situation like that?
Aunt Debbie, you the best at it, baby.
Yeah.
Well,
that is a tough
Debbie
one.
said to herself, "Shh, listen. However,
You have
I'll
experience doing
I'll
it, though,
stop.
Shahi.
Say that again. I'm sorry. Boom.
You have that experience having to do that.
Me?
Of what?
So you say, how did you cope with it?
With what?
Having to deal with a tragedy,
Oh, a tragedy.
and that day comes every
I'm
year.
going to say this. I'm going to say this. And I think this is what Boom was referring to. And my sister passed away many years ago. Many years ago. I mean, I'm going to say 2025. Oh, so you're looking at probably a quarter of a century ago. And I'm going to be honest with you when I tell you this. I'm never over it. Never over it. I can deal with it. Obviously, it's been a while, right? I can deal with it, sure. But every year on her birthday, yeah. Yeah.
So what do you do?
Right.
I go to the cemetery and I spend time with my sister. My sister, It's like with you, my sister's still here. She's right here. She's with me all the time, and so I have to look at it that way. Otherwise, I'll break down. And I don't know how other people deal with it. I can only explain to you how I deal with it. This is how I deal with it. I go to the cemetery and I spend time with my sister, and I don't just mean on her birthday. Whenever I'm in that area, I make it a point to stop by and not just stand. I talk to my sister like she's right there because she is listening to me. Her face is right there on the tombstone. I'm talking right to her. And so that's how I deal with it. That's how I deal with it. Wow. Man, why you do that? Man.
What better way? What better way to learn than to
about
learn?
it. What are you feeling right now?
Learn
What I'm
from
feeling
the
right now?
experience.
Well,
Yeah.
I see my sister, you know? So,
Well,
yeah, those emotions come back. Huh? I don't want to do that. Don't do that to me. No, don't do that to me. No, don't do that. No, man. Don't do that to me,
So
man.
if you miss the feeling, you miss the full experience. If you go through the experience and don't stop and attend to what you're feeling,
I'm just going to sum it up like this. The easiest way to sum it up is just simple, and I'm sure everybody feels this. I miss my sister to this day. Simple as that. I have those memories.
Okay.
I have those memories. Of course I do.
Yeah.
You know, she's always there. As long as I'm alive, she's here. Right? So I miss my sister. That's the best way to sum it up.
I'm thinking of that as complex grief because when we lose someone who's that close to us, like a sister or a parent, we are forever ever changed.
Oh yeah.
And sometimes I wonder if what might be called grief for some of us, or part of it could be wanting to undo the change that has happened, and we cannot undo it. And
Right.
so
Y'all not gonna break me down on this show today. Y'all not gonna break me down on this show today.
Well, that makes two
I'm
of us.
talking to me about some of my losses.
Yeah, right.
it's your mother's birthday.
And today's your mom's birthday. And I thought of that when I was asked about the birthdays, and I thought
Man.
Dorothy Whitley. Call her name, Dorothy Whitley. Today is her
That's right.
her birthday. One of my closest friends, and the gift, her leaving the planet, leaving the body, leaving her body, she gave me Beverly as a gift because
Beautiful.
I would not have known Beverly if it wasn't for Dorothy's leaving, her mother's leaving. And so, but we are irrevocably changed. And it gives us an opportunity to learn to accept. Oh, I don't like not embrace the change. I don't like accept it. Like I accept it. Like embrace it as a gift. As I'm different, and in that sense, we often call the feelings, the attendant feelings, grief, but they're also love. Like we wouldn't have those feelings if we hadn't loved. And so I hope that we will be gentle with ourselves, make space for the change.
Wow. Beautiful.
And you could go to the cemetery, and you can also light a candle in your house, or talk to the person in your room because they hear you wherever wherever you are.
Yes.
Or go to the cemetery if that's where you feel the closest. So I think what we want to do is say, thank you. Even if we disagree with God that something happened, I often say, God, I don't know what you was thinking then. That was a bad idea. But to have our moment where we say we don't like it, but also to attend to the gift that the loss gives us.
Beautiful. Well said with that. Well said. Beautiful.
I think
Yeah.
when you say it that way, Debbie, I think of what when my mom died, it was an opportunity for me to re-narrate some stories that had been passed down. Because she was the keeper of the stories. They were always told the way she told them. And when
Right.
somebody dies, that person is no longer the keeper of the story. And we have to figure out whose story we're telling now. When we decide we want to tell our story,
Right.
our story might be different from that person's story. And then we're questioning hundreds of different things. Whose truth are we telling? What do we want people to know about our families? What experience we want to share? And even with the passing of the year, I think the same thing applies. In the passing of the year, in the passing, the going out of 25 into the 26, we have to decide whose truth. What truth do we want to be alive and in us for 2026?
2025. I'm a strong believer in carrying the right energy. I think years are measurements. They're a milestone, right? They're a marker where you can take the time to reflect and make, do things like that. And so, the beginning of the year gives us the opportunity to reinvent ourselves in a way, right? So,
Yes.
I believe in going to the new year with the right kind of energy. I think that's really important. So I know, and I don't. Maybe people do this, maybe people don't. For me, this is my thing. I like to clean my whole house before the new year comes. I like to get rid of old things that I have that I've been meaning to get rid of before the new year comes, and just kind of refresh everything. Push the refresh button on everything. Even if it just means changing the scents that the smells in my house. And just buying new smells in the house, even if it's something like that, just a refresh button, just a mental refresh. Do you guys do that?
I like that. I think, yeah, I like that. Thank you. I'm going to incorporate some of that, Shaheen. Thank you.
Oh, very welcome. I'm hoping that some of our viewers do the same things, and if you do, please chime in. For me, it gives me a chance to say, you know what, this happened last year, good or bad or whatever. Let's see what's going to happen this upcoming year. What can you do? Watch me go to work. I tell myself, watch me go to work. Let me
That
see
was
what I
my
can
theme for this year. The song say, my theme all year long was about God. And the song say, watch me, watch me, watch me.
And I want everybody to start this upcoming year with the right kind of energy. Sometimes you gotta let go of some things, even some people. Yes, indeed. Create boundaries, reinforce those boundaries. In fact, to protect your mental space. How about that? And your spiritual space. How about
And
that?
I am telling you, I am not going.
That was beautiful. I know you're not going anywhere, but I know there's some people at work. Oh, I'm definitely cutting you off. When I come in, don't even speak to me. I'm telling you right now, I need that mental space because something's gonna happen.
And let go of your attitude about the person because very often people are as you see them. So, we can observe that what we're seeing is really likely a limited point of view and that we're not seeing everything. And so we might all take a person who we think is a certain way and substitute. Maybe you don't want to take a mean person and say they're nice, but maybe substitute it with I don't really know this person.
His name is Derek. One more again, Derek. I said it on the show. One more again, and it's gonna be a problem. I promise you that. I hope you're watching.
God is not letting him go. And all prepped and primed and get him stuff somewhere. I'm ready for you now.
Right? Oh man, I messed up. Right? My wife. And I'm glad she put that up. Thanks to you. She lost her father this year. That was man. Let me tell you, that was tough around here for a while. And like she said, she's not completely over it, especially since they were supposed to have a memorial and they haven't even had it yet. And her dad passed away in September. So I know she wants to have that, and yeah.
Well, it's never a thing of getting over it. It's a thing of just dealing and understanding what happened. My dad passed 30 years ago, and I'm still not over the fact that he passed away. we just, like you said, we learned to cope, we learned to deal, and then so
And he was the
unfortunately
fun
for us.
uncle. I'm just gonna throw it out there. He was the fun uncle too. No, because I'm just putting it out there because we all miss him in our way. He was the fun. He was the uncle. You know, when you were a little kid, barely walking, he put you on his lap while he was driving. He was that uncle. You know what I'm saying? Take the
Right,
wheel. He was that uncle.
right,
You know what I'm saying?
right.
He was that uncle. So yeah, we all miss him.
Absolutely. So you just learn to navigate a little bit differently because they're not here, because you can't navigate in the same direction because there's nothing to go towards at this point. But yeah, I miss him every day. So, cuz I'm telling you, you're never gonna stop missing him
Oh
ever,
no,
never ever.
no,
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
and I'm
no.
sorry for your loss. I didn't even know that until right now. I'm sorry to hear that you
And
Mm,
that's
lost
a
him.
crazy thing because as a man, and I'm sorry, I don't mean to cut anybody off, but I just want to throw this out. As a man, you feel so strong until you go through something like that, and you realize, man, you are not bulletproof, bro. You are not made of stone. You could spend all day in the gym and get as strong as you want. You are not made of stone.
You're
You are
not.
not bulletproof. You have emotions. How about
and,
that?
and therein lies a strength you may not have tapped.
Woo! Go ahead and
The,
woo. Go ahead and say it.
the
That is a
awesome
strength.
beauty and power of
Yes.
Mm,
vulnerability. That there's a
mm,
strength in that. And this is not being vulnerable
mm.
to someone, this is not telling someone how you feel, but it is ex- also, I would want to offer to Terry, oh, honey, I hear you missing your dad, and I'm, and you're having a new relationship. The relationship we
Mm.
have with the one who has died, the relationship has changed in how it operates, but we will always have the relationship. I
Mm.
have a wonderful relationship with my mother
That's
now.
right.
I didn't have as good a relationship when she was in her body. Her leaving her body actually frees me to have really a better relationship and to feel differently about her, so much so that she is a
Mm,
completely
mm.
different person for me now. So I
That's
have
beautiful.
a relationship with my badass mother.
Go on now. Go on
That's
now.
the reflection I take with the accident that I was in October. To see that car and to look at it, like you said, you talked about the mudslides and kids getting
Hmm.
killed, and this happened. I've seen people in lesser accidents lose their lives, and here I am to sit and talk about it. Yeah, I got aches and pains and things of that nature, got a concussion, but I'm here to sit and talk about it. So I think it's utterly amazing. I made a phone call about 2 weeks ago, and I said I think I want to minister in some sort of way, but I don't want to do nothing church, nothing, none of that. No, but I want to minister in some sort of way because I have something to say and I have something to teach. And not about the accident, just about life and forgiveness and chances and changes and things of that nature. I'm always counseling somebody in some way, shape, or form. So now I just feel like I want to do that on a full time basis. I just got to figure out how to do it. In 2026, that's one of the things I look to pursue in 2026 outside of
So
being a
you
musician.
feel going through that changed you in some way.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, for sure. It gives you a different outlook. You take everything for granted until you see something like that.
Mm.
This could have been extremely different in so many different ways. I tell people, I said, I'm not necessarily talking about dying, but I could have been paralyzed. I could have lost my brother. My brother was with me. Um, um, anything. This could have been so different. Broken bones in the hospital with both arms, both legs broken back, whatever. This could have turned out so different, but yet here I am able to sit and talk and have this testimony and do this podcast every Sunday, which you guys even after the accident. So
Which in
That's
itself carries its own sense of grief.
mm.
It comes with a sense of the accident is the word that comes to mind, I'm sure it's not the right word, is in itself a death. That we get the opportunity. That's why you come out of it saying, I want to serve. When you say you want to minister, that's really what you're saying is I need to serve. I need to give back. I need to
Give back.
continue
Wow.
to.
And may I add value, Boom, by saying your work as a DJ is a ministry. So I guess he didn't like what I said.
He said somebody probably called him. Well, I want to say this
But
because
when as a DJ, when he moves me a certain way, when he is giving me love, he is ministering. So perhaps now we would say he's going to broaden his ministry or modify or change his ministry. But brother, you've been ministering to our souls all along.
Oprah is doing a special on men in the USA and what's happening to them right now.
we're gonna have a conversation on that on one day on the show.
She talks about a thing called the third space. And the third space is places where men go together. And she's talking about how there are less and less of them. Boom is in charge of a third space, a space that says to men, come as you are. You are welcome here. You come
Boom,
in.
there's two of you.
Yeah, and that's an amazing thing to be able to do, to be able to invite men into a space where they can relax, enjoy themselves, give to themselves. We don't meet men if they're not in these spaces.
Spaces,
right. These spaces are important.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to get to all these. We got comments rolling in. I'm trying to get these things. I want to say this though, especially since the year's about to change to people out there. It's important, in my opinion, that people try to live their lives to the fullest. It's important because, well, just use women as an example. Life can change in an instant. In an instant. You have, it's unreal. It's unreal. And none of us, nobody walking this planet is promised tomorrow. Anything could happen. So I would encourage people to live your life to the fullest. I mean, if there are things that you've been dreaming about doing, get to it. Get to it. Don't wait. If there was a business or something you wanted to start, go ahead and start it. Do the things that are going to make you happy. Don't live your life for other people, first of all. Do the things that are going to make you happy, especially in this upcoming year. You'll feel better at the end of the year. Do you guys agree?
Totally.
Thank you.
100%. Live with purpose. Live it on purpose.
I hate when people say things like, well, I always wanted to, I always dreamed of. Man, listen, a lot of the things I've dreamed about doing, I've done. I will do, believe me. I've always dreamed about being a star. I performed, I've been on stages, I've done so many things. I'm on this podcast for every Sunday, everybody. I'm doing the things that I love to do. You see the smile on my face. I'm smiling like the joke over here.
You're a star. You're a star.
I don't know about that, on Debbie, but I know I'm happy and I'm very comfortable in my space. And I didn't start feeling that way until I started, first of all, finding who I was. And we talked about this, who I was as a person, first of all. Then I knew the things that I needed and wanted to do and the things that were going to make me happy. And I went after those things. And yeah, I'm smiling these days. And I'm going to smile more in 2026. I promise you that. For sure. And I want to see everybody smiling, all you guys out there, especially my co-hosts.
I think the one thing that I would take into 26, that bigger doesn't mean more.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Because
all right.
So many of us start the new year off with those financial goals. I'm going to make more money. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. And we're real keen on what's happening to us financially. But we don't put that keenness into other areas of our lives. So I know you say, when Debbie said you were a star, you said, I don't know about that. But all the universal systems, all of the stars in the skies, help me say it, all of the galaxies have a star. But all of the galaxies are not the same exact size.
Wow.
Woo!
All right. Well, yeah, right.
I know.
She coming for my job.
Yeah, yeah.
Not your job, Shaheed. So we make that in order for us to be a star, we have to be the sun.
Right.
But
Right.
every galaxy has a sun, no matter what the sun
Has
is.
stars.
Stars.
Has stars.
Yeah.
And so perhaps for what I can take from this is to notice the ways in which I minimize myself. Shaheen just gave us an example of that.
Well, thanks for pointing that out.
So, so when I say, Shaheen, you're a star, you're going to say,
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah, I am. Thank you very much. I am. Right.
boom,
Yes.
boom, you're a star.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna say I know.
Beverly, you're a star.
You
Thank
sure
you.
are.
Thank you.
All
I
right.
guess you make me want to sing to you, honey. You.
Oh, my son. That's right.
You're a shining star, no matter who you are.
Got it right for the world to see.
Oh man, I got two ladies singing to me, boy. This is my favorite show ever. Too bad we got to start wrapping things up, though, guys. I got a holiday party that I actually have to get to. My wife's family is getting together, so I'm going to be seeing them soon. I think they're actually watching. So, guys, we're going to be seeing you guys soon. So we're going to start winding things down if you guys don't mind. I hate to do it to you. Yeah? Okay, all right. So we're going to talk about some final thoughts here. Debbie, we're going to start with you. Anything you want to leave the people going into 2026?
Can we start with Beverly? I need to think about it.
Bev, she put you on the spot.
That this podcast for me for 2025 was a dream come true.
Oh,
That I wanted to have. I enjoy sitting and talking with you guys. It feels like talking with family. I just enjoyed this time and the being able to share my gifts and my skills with you guys and the rest of your listening audience. And I want to thank you for being here.
you're going to make me cry, man. You're going to make me cry. All right, boom. What you got to say to the folks before she makes me cry?
I'm gonna say thank you for being here. Thank you for wanting to be a part of what has now become a family. The From the Shore to Be More family.
That's right.
This podcast has helped me tremendously in 2025, and I'm sure going into 2026 it's going to help even more to be able to open up, to be able to just say what it is that's on my heart and on my mind without any bias, without any without any bias, without anybody side eyeing what you're saying, whatever the case may be. And I will continue to pursue not argue with another human being as long as I
Check in on you in 90 days.
All right, well, Debbie, did you think of something?
I'm going to take my cue from Boom and tune in to the many ways that life has given me life and purpose. And so I walk into 2026 with gratitude. Gratitude for each and every one of you. Profound gratitude. I mean, Boom, when I hear you say it, like I know this could be a different moment for me, and I'm glad this is the moment that I get to be grateful for your continual recovery from what happened from that wake-up call as you continue, because it has opened you in a way that now you don't need another accident to be awakened. So I thank you for surviving.
Beautiful, beautiful. All right, I just want to say this to everyone watching out there. Live for yourselves, but it's also important to live for others. And what I mean is, sometimes we have no idea how our presence in someone's life affects them. love is more than just a word. It's action. So even though you might tell someone you love them, it's more important that you show them that you love them. So in this upcoming year, let's make it a point to do that. To family members, to friends, to our community. Let's show a little love. How about that? Is that good?
Absolutely, that's what's missing. Love is missing, and it's not the four of us not showing it. It's just overall, love is missing. Love is missing in everything, and that's what I strive to bring back. They call me Mr. Good Vibes. I'm DJ Boom, Mr. Good Vibes. That's all I want is good vibes.
So everybody, I'm going to leave you with some good vibes. How about that? All right, everybody, we're going to start winding up out of here. I just want to remind everybody to visit our businesses. Check us out on terryscloset.com. You see behind me, my new song is out. She's On to Me, and it's doing well. Go find that on everywhere. Amazon Music is streaming everywhere. Go check that out. Also, visit me on therealshaheem.com. But remember to come back for the next episode, everybody. Our next episode is going to be Finding the Meaning in Life. We want you to be there for that one. Come check us out next week. Goodbye, everybody. We'll see you next week.
And happy
Right.
New Year.
Happy New Year. Hey.